Now to our other top story. It's hard to imagine somebody having the gall to dump an 8-week-old puppy into a trash can, but that's exactly what happened at Reed Park.
And the only thing that makes this story bearable is the fact that the puppy did survive, but what a crummy thing that somebody would do. 9 on your side's Corey Marshall is live at Reed Park, where a good Samaritan found that puppy. Corey, fill us in.
Guy and Jen, just like you said, it really is hard to imagine someone dumping an 8-week-old puppy into a trash bin just like this one and leaving it for dead. He has a bit of an awkward walk, but you never know 8-week-old Oscar had such a troubling start. 2 weeks ago, a local vending company worker eating lunch at Reed Park heard sharp squeals coming from a nearby trash can. Inside, he found the pit bull mix placed in a plastic grocery bag and dumped.
If that Good Samaritan hadn't found him and brought him to the Humane Society, he would have probably died.
Oscar arrived at the Humane Society of Southern Arizona with a distended stomach and boils. His back paw is deformed and missing bones, most likely a sign of some type of trauma. Vets say there is still a possibility Oscar's back paw will need to be amputated. The idea of finding this little guy in a trash can is unimaginable, but it happens pretty frequently, you're saying?
It happens quite a bit.
Michael Duffy is co-chair and animal cruelty investigator with the Animal Cruelty Task Force of Southern Arizona.
An animal that's abandoned into a trash dumpster or a trash can or tied up in a bag and thrown beside the road, it's very common.
It's so common that back in 2000, the Arizona State Legislature rewrote the entire animal cruelty statute, adding animal abandonment under the cruelty umbrella and heightening punishments.
Looks like he's going to be fine and go to a really good home eventually.
So there is a happy ending for this guy.
There will be a happy ending, but we would like to treat it as a lesson that dumping animals isn't the best idea.
And that lesson what the Animal Cruelty Task Force really wants to get home is twofold. Animal abandonment is a crime and it's cruel. Now, there are options. You can surrender your pet to the Humane Society or an animal care center, or if a family or friend is willing to take over ownership, that's an option too. At Reed Park, Corey Marshall, KGUN-9 on your side.
And Corey, with all the options out there, it's just shocking that this happens so often to these poor little things.
Exactly, and the Humane Society is really pushing for people to call in animal abandonment, animal cruelty. You can call 88-CRIME to report it, and that is anonymous. Jen.
Corey, thanks so much.